Yo, hello? Hello, hello. Hello. We're loading in live. Out here, getting ready to thrive. Don't know what else I'm saying. But yeah, no, we're live. Back on the grind, as they say. Not looking forward to it, to be honest. Fuck this. But yeah, let me check if we're too loud. Let me check if we're too loud. That's fine. Get out a tiny bit. Alright. We're back. To work on le movement. So we're gonna catch up from where we were yesterday. And yesterday we were, oh not yesterday, sorry, Friday? Sunday? 2 days ago, however long that was. Yeah, Sunday. So we were doing movement code. We were trying to get this working. If they grounded, see the problem here is that the strafing currently, well, I need to fix the strafing. I need to make it so it's, let's do 2, like that. Now the problem with all this. Yo, Calm was good, man. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Back on the grind. Like, okay, we reached that point where I don't know what point that is, where it goes like green like that. That's case 3, okay. When it goes to that, I don't know where the yellow line goes. I need to be able to strafe faster or turn harder. This sheet sucks, man. And force position. See, I don't know. So for grounded, we're gonna have this movement system, which is fine. I think I'm gonna, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to figure out what I want from this system. Like it sort of works, but it doesn't at the same time. Like where's case 3 here? The velocity, 8 to 30. See, I feel like this should be working. I just don't know why. I want to fix that. Hold on. I want to fix this because this should work. Let me look at the old code. Little sneaky look at the old code. See what happens. Because the condition for this was if L. Let me just copy this. We need to figure out why that doesn't work. Because speed cap minus acceleration magnitude. Maybe that's why. But if we just have floats that are and then approach 2. I think I need to see what do you call it? Proj 2 was. Was a project and the magnitude. That was the magnitude. Okay, so I think it's the same. Yeah, the velocity and the acceleration. So that's also magnitude, and then maybe it's the equal sign there. Alright. Still don't know why that doesn't work. Now we're just gonna do here is just do if this is false. And low key might do the same. Actually, I'll leave that as is. We got movement 2 for a second there. Okay, so how do we force number 2 to work? Okay. Work at all. Well, one way to do it is just to do this. I just want to know why it doesn't want to work. Alright, I gotta have a I just realized it's not gonna work at all anyway. Everything I've just done. It's only gonna apply when it's what do you call it? I'll get to the 2 once. Now I'm 2, but it's not gonna stay 2. Oh, hold on, I need to do. Let me undo this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move this here. We're going to go up here, make this an else if, and then we're just gonna do if true. And in here we're just gonna chuck in the code for testing. Virtual code detected is fine. There's the error. Test. And then, okay. Oh, okay. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. We did something we should not have done there. What's the formula for that? Speed cap. Velocity plus speed cap minus B cosine theta A over A times straight power. Wait, where does straight power come from? Straight power came from here. Okay, and then I'm 100% just gonna make that like that. Okay, it's not too bad. Holding wide, isn't it? I'm holding W and it's just struggling. Okay, this is a bit better. I'm a bit happier with this. But is it affected by the speed as well? It seems to be. Right, maybe it's not. Hold on. I'm going fast. It's a lot harder to. I can spin around a lot faster the slower I am, which is important. I don't get it. Holy shit, what happened there? No, I quit every time. I can just like... I need to get the strafing to be better, man. Like, I just don't know what to do. Okay, so... It's gonna be... I gain speed on that. I only gain speed when I'm behind the thing, which makes sense. It's as intended. Problem is, I want to be able to like turn harder. So what's a variable that changes how fast I can turn? I guess it might be to do with this one. That's because... But that doesn't actually do anything anyway, and if we're in the air, it's only applying the force from here. So let me do this real quick. Let me do that. I just want to see what the difference is here. Okay, this feels a bit different. Okay. Okay, you get the correct angle, you go flying, like, goddamn. So then the question is, why does it do that? Like, I'm able to gain a ton of speed at the start. I also need to make it so you can't actually accelerate in the air. Not the current, so you can currently at least. What is that? I don't get... Like, it works initially, but then it just launches you and then it stops. Let's see. Let's look at the console as well. It stays at. Oh, look how much speed we gain, god damn. Why does it need to go all the way down is what I don't get. Look, that works there fine. Let me get. The angle is just equal to. So that's just the angle that is. Oh, I don't get it. I think it needs to. I think you see the angle between, not your orientation, but it needs to be, your angle between your orientation and maybe between your orientation to where the acceleration is, you know what I mean? And then we'll do 180. 180 minus angle. What do you call acceleration? Instead of, what was it before? Maybe this will work. I get what? Okay, so maybe it should be the other way. But hold on, wait. So doing that. But then what we do is if it's. No, that's fine. Hold on, wait. This actually works, I think. Because we just had it all the way around. We didn't need to do 180 minus because what that does is stops us from going backwards. But now, can't go forward. Yes, you just can't go forward at all. Problem is, how do we get the orientation? I don't think it meant to be orientation. Maybe it's meant to be like your velocity to your acceleration. Maybe that's the angle. Or the vel projected acceleration. What if it's the angle? Man, my brain is melting. We just started as well. And for real, never meant to make it out. Okay. Man, alright, so we need the angle between the orientation and the acceleration. We want the angle between. I don't think that's what we want the angle. We want the angle to be like. Oopsies. Alright. So when PA never. PA's dead, bro. They don't want to play. They don't want to play. I want to play PA, but they don't want to play PA. Makes me sad. I don't fire God. Welcome in. Badass. Bro, I love PA. Make them play. What do you think I can do? Yo, Caleb, play PA. I have the same power as you here, buddy. You just gotta give them a time and a date, get everyone to agree to it, and then pray. Go to their house and break their knees. Honestly, I could. I do know where he lives. Oh, if he was on the other side of the fucking city for me, maybe I'd consider it. I love Queen, but fuck no. Use it as leverage. Better play, but see, like we can have 3 of us, right? But we need everyone. And they're all playing Minecraft now anyway, so good luck. You know what I mean? Playing hardcore MC with a mate? Hell yeah. I have a Minecraft server as well at the moment, but it's nearing its end. I'm like the subscription ends in 17 days. Like a lightly modded. You wanna join? No. No, I just had my Minecraft phase, bro. I'm burnt out of it. We just kind of started stuff. Nah, as I said, I just finished the Minecraft phase. Well, not finished. I'm still in it, but you know, we all got our lights and stuff now, so it's kind of the end times. You know what I mean? For real, yeah. Fun server though. Wait. I don't know. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Like, it's just, I don't know. What are you coding? I'm trying to do the move. I'm trying to make like source engine strafing, like in like fucking Counter Strike or whatever. Make the strafing, but it's just like, yeah, not really working that well. Like, it's just, oh my lord. I need to slow down. Oh, I can't slow down either because what do you call it? It sort of works. What is it? Is this a game you're making? Yeah. Yeah, it's just a little fun project. I want to like play with friends when I'm done. That's kind of the idea. Let's see, W never works now anymore. Better get a beta key. The game will be free, right? I don't have to need a key. If you want to do start testing it, I'll put it in Gary chat. Like testing? Yeah, no. I want to give everyone who tests it as well like a golden item in game or something. I don't know. Not sure yet. First, I need to make the game, bro. And currently, the game is not making it. The game ain't being made because I'm stuck here with the stupid problems. Okay, it's not the orientation, the acceleration, because that's always been a fixed angle. Does it need to be the orientation to the velocity? No, orientation to the acceleration. No, that's what we just did. It's orientation to the velocity. The same as v. I don't know. Maybe it needs to be like theta minus, hold on. Because currently theta is equal to, that's the difference between, the strafe angle is just a difference between, what do you call it? Yeah. No. Yes. No, yes, no, yes. so that's just the difference between those. It can't be that, it has to be, like to V. Why does it show that it's going out to the right there? That's what I don't get. Like I'm holding. I guess, yeah, it makes sense, right? But, okay. I'm going to move this code, which I honestly think is the exact same as was what it was before. Or V, yeah, it's all the same. So V is just velocity. I don't even know. Wait, do I have you on Discord? I do, don't I? Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, you have me added on Discord. Why wouldn't you? Oh, this shit sucks ass, bro. Like, fuck me. Invite me to the... What server you want me to invite you to? What, Gary? You know in Gary chat? Can I even invite people? I don't know if the invites are enabled. I don't. I need invite permission required. To add a friend, I have to ask whoever owns it. Hold on, who owns the server? I think it's Nukane. Are you not in this server? What happened? I thought you were always in this server. Let me see, where is, no, it's not Nukane, it's... Who owns the server? Why aren't you in the server? I thought you were always in the server. Let me see, where is, I think I left? You bum. I asked Clock for it. Because I think Clock owns it. Asked him to get an invite. Like, yeah, only the owner can generate one. Like, he turned it off. Right, and it makes sense why. The things in that Discord should never be leaked. I don't know, man. Roger. Yes. Debug log. I just don't know. You know? So if they're grounded, we just do that. Regular one. This one. Now strafe power is just going to be orientation to velocity. I don't know what else we can do there because we need to make it like we're also never hitting case 2 here really. Yeah, it's always just case 1 and case 2. Is it because it's no, it's not an else if. Well, I'll just make this an else if. Oh, yeah, one of them has a trigger. I don't know. What if I just do this? Or do I just make it always work like that in the air? I'm honestly of the opinion that it might just work better like this. I'll go do, but it's been a pleasure, King. No worries, good. Take care. I'll let you know if I get if Clock responds. Might be best just to DM him yourself because he's known for not responding. Man, I don't know what's wrong with this. I don't know what's wrong with this, and it's pissing me off. $90. I guess we gotta do the 180 minus, right? Backward big hopping right there. Okay. So maybe it is need to be 180. I don't know, because if I hold W, I'm gonna keep speeding up, but I think I'm gonna do it faster. I'm going backwards. I'm telling you, I'm high up a number I go to. Sure, give me a second. I wanna need to. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what I can do. Oh, that's it. I've given up. I've given up. Okay. I want to, what do you call it? I want to make a new. And here we are, shamelessly ChatGPTing some code because I'm just stuck. Like it's just sometimes you get so far and you just get stuck, and there's only one option left, and that is this. So that's what we're doing. Shameless. Actually, I am shamed. I don't think I'd need to get to this low of a point. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, I should just what do you call it? Right. Yeah, RB as well. And then push direction. Why didn't this shit not work? Okay, now I'm getting stuck. Oh, it's just the same thing twice. Fine. Okay. I'm gonna do is I go like here, player controller, and I go to the mouse look, fix update. We're just gonna turn this off, and then we're gonna go here and assign the test player script, the test movement script to the player. It's prefabs in the player, and we're just gonna go test movement, and the layer is for geometry. I don't think anything is gonna work. Yeah, no. Should have known. Should have known. We need to then do the ground check. Make that your ground check. Like this. The rigid body. Let's see. Why does ChatGPT just do a better job than me in like 10 seconds? Oh, it pisses me off. Like, fuck. Like, yeah, the code that works isn't even my own. Where's the fun at that? Wait, did I just warbug? You can intentionally warbug. That's kind of funny. Okay, holy shit, I need to nerf that though. The speed you gain. Words can't describe how much this actually pisses me off online. Okay, it definitely needs to be a bit of tweaking, but it's a good start, Loki. It's kind of annoying how it's so much better than what I did. How does jumping work? Man, this sucks. Jump up. I need to see, do I fall faster? Like, yeah. How much freedom do I want to give to the player when they are... I don't want to be able to build a lot of speed when strafing though, so I think that works kind of fine. ChatGPT, fucking suck my nuts. And this is what I get. 2 streams of just like suffering, trying to make a movement, just for like AI to do it in like a minute. Kind of hurts. I won't lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurts, bro. Like, it works so well as well. Like, this is exactly what I wanted. Well, not exactly, but you know. Oh well. I'm gonna modify the fuck out of this code next just to get to the point I want. Yeah, that sucks. No satisfaction in this. At least it's a problem that's solved that means I can work on more things now. Also, I have the little knob still there, like to this day. One of the first things added. Okay. It sucks, it sucks. I got rid of the when I bring back all these windows that I had. Oh yeah, here we go. Git repository. That's pretty funny. What I want though, view git changes. There we go. Then view just the. What does this do? Not it. That's good enough though. I'll take that happily. Merge that into there. Yeah. Cool. And then we need to just cover all this, I guess. So what does a reference do? C# ref. And C#. Hold up. The ref keyword is used to pass arguments to methods that are referencing instead of a value. The reference instead of the value. This means that when a variable is passed through, the modifications made that affect the original. Oh, okay. Ref keyword must be explicitly used in both methods declaration. When calling the method, this makes it clear the parameter is being passed by reference. Okay, so this is like ref parameter must be initialized for pass method if it's in the out, which does not require prior initialization. Okay, so it's just modifying the original instead of returning. That's fine with me. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to this. Up here into the movement code. Nuke all of this pretty much. Everything but this, because I actually kind of like that. Very bottom. This deleted. Yeah, okay. And then we need to do I'm just going to do this for the meantime. And then we're going to go ground move, air move, accelerate, and control. What'll be up all of these? We're also going to shove into here. Like that. Then wait for the variables we need to also move from here. And then move all of this up to the top and go, what's not being used anymore? That, and then go, I don't think any of these are being used anymore. Jump force. Oh, already exists. And then if I delete these, let me just delete these as well. Honestly, so nice to like have my code all cleaned up now, I won't lie. And then all this can get deleted as well, because I don't need that. And then there's one thing that's missing. It's just going to be null the entire time, so I'll just do like that. H speed, and H speed is just going to equal. We're going to go in here. Did you find out the solution for last day? Sort of. I'm not proud to say it, had to use AI. Like I never want to use AI in my own personal projects because obviously it's all a learning experience to me. But sometimes I just get so stuck. It's just like I just ask AI to do it. Not ask AI to do it. More like just ask AI to I give it the code, ask for the solution or what I'm doing wrong, and it turned out that I was kind of doing everything wrong. I was digging into stone instead of digging into the sand, if you know what I mean, right? So yeah, but it does work now, which is good. So there is that. The code is a lot less or a lot simpler than what I needed. But yeah, it was just I was doing the wrong thing, sort of. But it works, so we take that. Yeah, I'm not proud of it. Not proud that I had to use AI. I don't like that. I've only used AI, I think, twice so far for this project. Everything else is my own code. But even then, I still have to modify all this code to my liking, so we ain't done yet. But it's a lot better than what it was. Messages. with all that said, with all that said, I need to get in here, and then we just do h speed equals r dot linear velocity. Hold on. How do I get the first like? Whatever. Good enough. Oh, hold on. We need to do actually everything. So to validate my spaghetti, yeah. Not proud to use it, but sometimes you kind of just have to, bro. Like this is, you don't know what you don't know, right? And you're not gonna get past knowing what you don't know unless you ask. So that's the sort of stage we're at, I guess. And just get the magnitude of that. Okay. Like the main thing is, as long as I understand the code, that's what matters to me. So I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna go into here. I'm going to remove this component. Second. Go down here. I'm going to remove component. We're going to go to asset scripts. And I thought you did decrash for a second. I got scared. I was like, huh? Now we're chilling. All right, let's try it again. Now they're actually sort of there. See, so we're maxing out at 7. Can't go any faster than that. Launch us up. Strafing around gives us speed. The whole W doesn't do anything. Nice. In the air, the max speed we get is 10. Nice. And then I can, and then I can also I can also b-hop, but it doesn't really look like I'm b-hopping. Hold on. Why? Oh, I know why. I know why. Where is it? Prefabs. Net player. Scroll down here. Jump force. And that should be fine, I believe. Try it again. Yes, I'll do a bit of less jump force, maybe like. Not too bad. Get more. Oh. Okay, it's not too bad. The movement works pretty well. I do think 3 is probably a better B4. Nah, 4's too floaty. 3.3. Yeah, let's get a view. I can wall bug and everything as well. It's kind of funny. Not enough for me to care about that, but yeah. See, the power's all too strong. So I reckon we do 3.3. So do 3.3. And then what else do you want to do? Oh, and it resets. Ooh, shoes. I want to turn down some of the other variables as well. Jump force 3.3. I think the air acceleration I need to tone down a bit, and then the air control as well, maybe. I'll turn down a second. Host. So what actually is controlling what is my question. That's what I'm curious about. Like the air control, if I turn that down to 1, I have literally no idea what that changed. If I get 10, what does it do? Oh, I think it might be the I think I know what it is. I need to get some soda popcorn. No worries, mate. Okay, let me look at what. What the fuck? I want that though. I want it to be like. Oh, I don't want that because I want to be able to like W and S strafe now. Let's take a look at. Look at. A second, I can do this. Alright, so let's work on. I guess the air acceleration, I want it to be way less. Like, I want it to be like, I don't want to be giving out speed for free, right? Like, you gotta be good at doing what you're doing if you want to get speed. See, the thing is, when we change the air acceleration, we have to change how fast we can strafe, I reckon. Or do we? If I do this. Okay. So we're just cheating here pretty much. So why is it that when you're strafing, it doesn't let you drop as easy? Interesting. That's interesting. Interesting. Why does S work then? Okay, so what if we want to do? How can we tone down the air acceleration by a lot? But air control, I reckon we gotta keep that. We want to boost that then? Because like, what other option do we have, right? Accelerate. Hmm. Oh. Oh, sorry. Actually, what I should do is just that. And then do... This needs to equal h bend. Right, and then I just do that at the very end And here we just do h bar as well. That's the horizontal velocity. Okay, so let's go in here. Let's once again go to here. We change air acceleration, I reckon, to 10, and we set this air control to 10. I reckon what that's going to do is that is going to make a big difference, dear lord. Okay, so that makes a very big difference when strafing. Why can't I backward strafe like that? What the hell? Backward B hopping, guys. What the hell? I think we need to tone it down, but not that much. Let's make it a solid 5. Let's just double from what it was before, yeah? I reckon... Why is it that when we're flying around like that, we cut off our horizontal velocity or vertical velocity? It's so weird. Okay, hold on. Let's go back here and let's go. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna need to change. Like this, and then we're just gonna do HVAL. And then at the very end, we're going to make and after this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make vel equal I guess we can just do vel.y because we already have that there. Yo, welcome in. Higgs, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, sorry. Welcome in. We got we're kind of going crazy here. We're kind of not going crazy. I don't know anymore. We're working on my game again. As you probably tell by the stream title, we are in part 8 or the 8th stream of this game, and it still looks like shit, and the movement has been fucking annoying to deal with, to say the least. But we're getting there slowly but surely. Okay, Okay, so now if I crank this up really high again, I shouldn't just float in the air anymore. Where is it? Air control. If I do that, I should no longer. Yeah, cool. There we go. Ooh, now that has no tie to that. Nice. Cool. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. So that's nice. That's good. That works. Your voice is kind of low. Can you turn up a little bit? And some games, just a project or a study will be official game. Yeah, let me turn myself up. How can I turn myself up? I can do this. Hello, is that better? I can also just speak up. I'm not really speaking up. I get tired. My voice kind of just dwindles. Music might not help either. But yeah, your word. Yeah, a lot better. Easy. It's just a project, a study, or it's just a passion project. Like I'm at university, but this isn't a part of my degree or anything. It's just I'm bored. I want to make a game to play with my friends, and because I really I like these sort of I like tribes like shooters. Which is like a very old game that I found, which is a very small but active community. I played with them quite a bit, like a few times. They were very friendly people, but I was like, there are no modern games that are like that I know of at least. So I want to incorporate some of my favorite mechanics from other games, like Team Fortress 2 and like Team Fortress 2 Soldier. And I want to make my own game and then just play that with my friends. So that's the plan. I've already got my friends are waiting for me to finish this game. And it's been like, I took like a 2-month break from working on this game, and now I'm back to try finish it. I have got multiplayer working as well. I got multiplayer working once. Like I had a server running, and me and my friend, like I sent my friend the files for the game, and he downloaded it and managed to just launch the game, type the IP in that I told him to, and play it, like the IP there. And so that works. It's just the main thing that made me sort of stop playing for a while was that the movement just fucking sucked. Today, kind of changed a lot of it, so big progress. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm making. And then yeah, all just for fun. Like there's no real reason otherwise. I'm pretty happy with this. And you can really just gain some serious speed. Okay, let me go here. Just want to make sure I remember what the numbers are. So 2.5, 10, that's the current values, which is what it is in the code anyway. So I just need to get the feel down now. That's what I'm like messing around with, is I'm just messing around, trying to figure out what I like the feel of, if that makes sense. I'm just trying to see what I like, what I not like. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I'm just trying to think, because I want it to be able to turn, like I want the turning circle to be a lot smaller than it currently is, but I don't know how I feel about it. I think now is kind of fine. I don't know. Do the third one more time. I'd help some models. You need some good models. You look around, saying best sides. Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty decent with Blender. I did a lot of Blender at school, and I will make models, but my entire design philosophy is make the code first and then worry about the visuals later. So until the game is, or I'm happy with all the coding for the game, I'm not going to work on models. And then when I do, I'll do all that on stream, which will be pretty fun. So yeah, I got that, but I appreciate the offer or the supposed help. Yeah, like as I said, it's a passion project, right? So I want everything to be my own. Like I want to do it all myself. Is that a sweet spot where you strafe? Oh, where the strafe is like most effective. See, that's the thing. I don't actually want to disable that. And then, yeah. Because we have the automatically alt tabbed. Yeah, it's just getting the feel for the game, and that's what I'm still wondering about. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want to make it so turning is okay. I don't know. I just don't know. Like I don't know. What system are you doing right now in the movement? It's just all, I guess, just based on a vector. It's not. I'm using what do you call it? Unity's rigid body for the physics, like for the gravity. I mean, that's kind of it. Yeah. I won't lie. So, alright, so you kind of came in a bit too late. If you came in like an hour ago, all this code would be different. So I had an initial movement script. I had 3 different movement scripts that I made, all dog shit or just weren't working, and I was just lost. Now, as a passion project, right, I want to do all this myself, but sometimes you get stuck, and because I'm like self-taught, I don't know what I don't know. So sometimes you got to ask AI, right? I've used AI twice now in this project. Neither times am I happy to use it, but it's just I don't know what else to do, and I don't want to sit here for another 3 hours. As I've already spent like 8 hours on movement, just like on stream, in VODs and stuff. So I'd ask AI, give my code. Turns out everything I was doing was I was barking up the wrong tree, I guess is the way to put it. So yeah, a lot of this code here is from AI now, all this move code, which kind of I'm not happy about, but like it is what it is. Like I gotta get it done. But now I'm going through obviously and cleaning it up and changing it. Like I already changed a few things about this code that weren't working as I wanted to. What system? Oh yeah, what system? Yeah, the movement. I think I misread your question, took myself down a rabbit hole, and then yeah, but but yeah, no, it is the movement that I'm doing. Yeah. Everything else is my own code, like all the net code is mine. And this was genuinely like 10 hours, like over 2 streams, just all the net code was, my lord, never again. Which I think the movement's causing more pain, honestly, if anything. They're both tied up there. I hit them both. Okay, I'm just scrolling through my code, getting lost. Okay, I need to lock in. What even is it I'm trying to do? I don't know, because like the air control. Oh, yeah, like douche, douche, douche. Either doubt why some lines of code is marked as colon is like backup actually do something. This is just, yeah, this is like old code. I can actually delete this. I don't need this anymore. Some of it's just, yeah, marked from earlier. I've cleaned up my code pretty recently. So some of these are like, yeah, backup. Like this is just like, because these two are meant to do the same thing, but they work differently. And like they both spawn in the network object. This is for like netcode stuff. But this one spawns with ownership of the client ID, and it doesn't work as I want it to, so I'll use this one instead. And then yeah, but I have GitHub set up, so I've got everything available anyway in GitHub. To try later for ping, this is just stuff I want to work with later. But yeah, there's not many comments. I need to comment my code more. I see, yeah. Draw physics. Thank you, me. Respawn, open menu, and kill bind. Wait, I forgot I actually have a kill bind. Yeah, I do. Yeah, so when you die in my game, at the moment, it just teleports you on the map. So like if someone kills you, like if you take enough damage, when you die, you just get spawned onto the map. We get teleported on the map. Your health resets, and then you like 5 seconds later, you respawn somewhere at one of the random spawn points. You can see there's like one spawn point is like in the middle, and then another spawn point is off to the side, like here, because I spawned there earlier. And if I press R, it just teleports me back immediately. Yeah, I need to make I think just the whole field game more satisfying. I think it's something I want to do more. I don't know. Like playtesting is one thing. I've got friends that are waiting for me to give them the game, but there's some other stuff I want to finish off first. I don't know. It's a bit of a. Why did that not register? Why does that happen? Oh, whatever. Yeah, I also want to rework the weapons because the weapons are kind of weird at the moment. But yeah, it's a lot of me just messing around with and just trying to get the feel of the game and find what I like and don't like. Like the strafing is pretty good. I can get some decent speed off it as well. At least I can B-hop when I land. Oh. Respawn. You will do AI of the enemies or something. No, so this entire game is going to be like it's just an arena shooter, so it's just you play with your friends, and it'll just like I'll make a better map, and it will just be player versus player. There's no enemies. Oh, there is one thing I want to do. Actually, screw it. We're gonna do that now because I've got as far as I can with movement for today. Movement overhaul works pretty well. Let me do this. Save. Cool. So what do you call it? Yeah, it's like an arena shooter. So there's no enemies, but there are things I wanted to make. One of my friends gave me an idea. He said that I should make a shopping trolley or just something that you can interact with in game, and if you interact with it, it'll trigger it to just go explode off in the distance or something. I thought it was a pretty funny idea. Like it'll just launch up in the sky like a little mine or something. So I thought that'd be kind of funny to do. So I actually might do that. I think the best spot to start would even be. I'm trying to think like landmines. You have like little. I'm thinking. Hold on. We're cooking up here. Like imagine right. You have like a little landmine on the ground, and then you shoot it and it launches up and explodes in the air. So all you have to do is just shoot it from a distance and then it just launches up and goes kaboom. So if you see someone racing through and he's about to hit it, and you can just like, that's a sick idea. Like I just send an impulse force. I don't know. I'm just thinking like stupid things I can add to the game. Like that's it. Because after all, the whole point is I want to get to a point where it's ready to give it to my friends, and then watch them just crash the game in any way they can, and then take their feedback, take their ideas, add on to it, and just rinse and repeat, and eventually make a game that we all want to play. That's the end goal. To get there, that was a bit of Yeah, annoyance. I can set up a, hold on, I can launch the second player. Give me a sec. Give me a second, I'll launch the second player. Been a bit since I've done multiplayer code, so. Oh, where's the second instance Unity? There it is. So I got 2 instances. So I can, what do you call it? I can press host, this, load in. Now if I get my second client and I start client, there we go. See, you can see him. There, and then I can, so I'm playing in this like little window down here. I can change my username and stuff as well, like hello. There we go. I don't know why it's lagging though. But yeah, I can shoot each other. So if I'll play this my second monitor, so you can see like my health and stuff down here. Oh, where is he? If I like shoot him, you'll see he didn't lose any health. Oh, there. Okay, he doesn't lose health from the red rockets. Those are the so when I right click, that's the one that lets you rocket jump. But the when you left click, that's your machine gun, whatever you want to call it. If I kill him, yeah, as I said, he'll spawn onto the map. In 3 seconds, he'll respawn, and I can launch him around like that. That's sort of the whole idea of the game. Where is he? That look a bit better if I do it from this side here. Myself and just start launch myself in the air. So all the like projectiles do different knockback as well. So the small obviously does very little knockback, but the big one would do way more, and you can even juggle him using it as well. Where is he gonna respawn? Yeah, I keep shooting him in the air. He dies. There we go. Wait, so it does damage. Hold on, I'm so confused. Why doesn't the other one do damage? Where is he? Yeah. 70. 40. Oh, only does damage in direct hits. Gotcha. It's been 2 months since I've done all my coding, like for everything else in this game except movement. So I kind of forgot how the projectiles worked. And I'm going to redo them all anyway, because I'm going to overhaul those. But like for now, it's good enough, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it does damage only in direct hits, the red ones. I think that's all of them anyway though, so not much difference. Ole. Yeah, see, I need to make the text also face the player always. So that'll be, that's a small thing. It's like the small things I just gotta do, the small quality of life things I wanna do before I'm, what do you call it? Like, here, for example, right, I'll do, what do you call it? Where is the function for set username? Here, so private void username base player. And then what we're going to do is we're going to then, I'm trying to think how, name display, yes, we'll just get the username display, right? And then we'll just dot rotation, game object dot rotate, look, transform, look at, and then we just gotta set it to be the okay, it's been so long since I've done this. Hold on. So we need to have, this is all netcode stuff and it pisses me off. So we need the RPC, which is like we're sending this to the server. So we're telling the server that we're spawning a projectile, and then it spawns a projectile on everyone's. I don't know, I just remember how I did this in the past. Object, the username change. Hold on, I need to figure out, because if I wanna get like the position of the camera, then I want to set the rotation to be that camera where it is, right? Or to always face the camera. I reckon there's probably an easier way to make it like how do you make a decal that always faces the player? I'm sure there's a way to do it. None that I know. So we're gonna do it a different way because why not? All this movement stuff I can ignore. So we do events on death. I'm trying to remember how to do it. How do I pass through a variable? Wait, no, it's just a RPC send to RPC send to send to server. But then we also want one with send to everyone else on. So we go down to here. This RPC send to, and then we're gonna do instead of server, we're just gonna do everyone bot client, right? Send to not the owner. Not me. Everyone, not me. Everyone, it's good. Send to everyone, and we're just gonna say transform vector 3, right? Me. Cool. And then we're just gonna go, oh, oopsies. I can, right? And then if we call this, we'll just do it for now, we'll just do it every time someone presses or every time someone updates the username. What do you call it? Transform the position. Let's take a look at that. I just want to see how that'll work. What? Oh no, I forgot. Yeah, I have to do username face client RPC. And then I have to also update that here. Yeah, every RPC call needs to end with RPC. I forgot about that. Come on, Unity. And then if I do start client, if I do, how do I change the name here? Yosh. What is that name doing? Okay, so that's not what we really wanted it to do. Let me try to see. So if I do change my username, yeah. Yes. If I do on this one name, right, I go. Why is the name so cooked, bro? Why is his name so cooked? It definitely did not work though. I'm going to do this though whenever we press, instead of it being, what do you call it? All the way up here, we're just gonna do if input dot get key down key code dot t, and just do that. And then all we gotta do is tell everyone to then that if I do t on this side, okay, I think the rotation will need to be sort of fixed, but But you know what I mean? Interesting. Okay, so what if instead... look at my camera. Not, I guess we just do not me, right? And then we do transform.rotate, look at, and then we just get the WOD position. And then we just want everyone to look at them, or look at, what do you call it? My cam. And then when we do here, instead of doing this, you do camera dot position. Transform dot position. Right? Because we want to tell everyone else to set their camera. So what I'll do is I'll add another debug as well. What do you call it? Here. Add debug.log. Say username face client RPC. And then we'll just do my cam equal my cam. And now that we got that, we're just gonna go back to Unity. Play, and then we're gonna go start host. And then we just join in on the client as well. Black. I'm trying to think. No, it's rotated. So it is rotating towards other players. But that's not what I want. I don't want it to rotate towards other players. Why is it doing that then? I want them to rotate towards me. Maybe it should be just to me. And then maybe that's actually it. Then we're just telling everyone, we're telling each client to, like, what are the options? Is it just, yeah, it'd be owner. No, it'd be me. Yeah, okay, and then we just go back here, the host. Okay, yeah. And then I need every other player to also. Okay, so how do I send it to everyone else that isn't me? Send to. So we tell clients and host. Right? And we send that to all of them and we say, yo, transform your thingy. Maybe it's because I don't actually need to send over RPC. I'll need to do it on the client side. Hold on. Hold the freaking phone. I actually don't need to do that at all. I just need to go through every single player and just tell them all to someone. Where's the game manager? Multiplayer manager? No, it's not that. Yeah, it's all commented. Wow. Where was it? What was it? Shit. My brain is itching suddenly. Project, scripts, and there we go. Exclusive, no, game manager. And then do we have an array of all the players? That'd be so good if we did. Manager, game manager. Star host. I need the list of all the players. And I know there's a way to get the ID anyway. Hold on. So if I go, oh, where was it? It would be in player controller. I remember somewhere in here. Could be in the weapons actually. It might be in the projectiles. What do you call it? No, the projectile's not a netcode object because we just spawn it on the client. So we go spawn projectiles server RPC. No, we spawn the projectile. This isn't the one we use, is it? Shoot weapon old. Yeah, it's the old code for shooting a weapon. Because when we shoot the weapon, all we do is, yeah, we send it to the not owner, so everybody else, and then we do that. Okay, so we need it. It was this here. That was it. Okay, so we gotta go down here. And then username face client, we're just gonna go. So we get the singleton, we're gonna try to get the value of the client ID. So there needs to be a way to iterate through network manager dot client IDs, connected clients, belongs of like that. Okay, so hold on. So for each network client in network manager dot singleton dot client connected clients. Do we want the list or the type and identifier network client player, the list of those. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to then update their play.gameObject player object dot game object dot get component player controller, and then we're going to do dot. Then we'll just do a, okay, then we're going to have a, we'll make a public one as well, public void face username to oh, like the same thing as this pretty much. And then we're going to do is we're going to then do face username to client. Oh, wait, hold on. client, and then we're just going to pass in cam.mycam. Right? We need a vector3 here. Vector3 mycam. And then all we do here is we just get the username display, the game object or transform of that class or of that player, right? And then that should work fine, I believe. So call this from client to get all other players in game. Username. This runs on other players, but from all on the client's machine. Other players. This is called by the client on their player to get all other players to face their username. Yeah. Man made up. What a failure. Okay. I really hope this works, because otherwise I don't know. Okay. Okay. That actually works. I don't believe that it actually works. It's flipped over. But that's alright, because like, you know. Wait, okay. So we just need to do look at would that work? Either way. Let me go get this reference here. Delete that. Get rid of that. And just call that an update. Okay. Light begins to shine. Let's see if this works now. Yeah, I need to actually join my other client as well. Start client. If I it sort of works. Sort of works. Not really. Wait, why doesn't it work at all now? Wait. Why doesn't it work now? Alright, so then now if we play the game. Hello. And then we go over here and say, and then we start the client. Can I get rid of the gizmos? Yes. Yeah, that works fine. It's just flipped upside down, but that's alright. So how would I actually fix that if I wanted to? Okay, so if I go to the player, get his username, wrong player. If we go to this guy and get his username, username display, how can we pause this game real quick? Am I gonna actually show anything again? How do I 180, like how I flip rotation by 180 degrees? How to flip a rotation? So let me pause this. Actually, yeah, stop playing that. Rotate the transform so the forward vector points at the. Oh. The avoid issues like gimbal lock. Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna get the use display game object on rotation. I'm trying to see if this works. Either way, we're doing pretty good progress, so that's right. The small things that you gotta do over time. Yes. Post. And then start client. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Let's see. That's fucking awesome. Nice. Okay, I'll do this. Am I cracked? Am I cracked at my own game? I mean, douche. Skadoosh. Oh, what a shot. And he's off the map. And he is off the map. I'm actually very happy with this. I'm gonna hit him directly though. That's the hard part. He's gonna spawn there. He's not. How is he not dead? There we go. He's working pretty well. Oh, imagine. Imagine I hit him. I won't lie, I'm actually really happy with this. Some things I want to fix, some things I want to change, but honestly, overall, pretty happy. Damn. Now I just need someone else to start playing this game with me and see how it works. I'm actually pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with this. I like how they're using that face as a player. It's a big difference. I need to make an arena, like a proper arena, I think, next. Honestly, that's what I might do now. Because the game is technically ready for multiplayer. Like, names, other player names now always face the client. I reckon it's time for a new scene. Hold up. We're in scenes, test multiplayer 2. That's the scene we're in now, right? Test multiplayer. Test arena 1. Okay, now I need to do, what do you call it? I need to do, what's it called? Package manager. I need to get Pro Builder. There we go. Pro Builder it is. Give it 10 seconds to load up and install. I'm just trying to think, like, what else? What else do we want? I just want to make like a really rough arena idea. I'm not sure yet what I want to do. I just need to. I know that there's something I want to do though. I also want to make it so we can surf because surfing would be sick as. But if you could surf, imagine you can just surf objects. That'd be sick. Give it 10 years to fucking load. Oh, stand. Gotta stand, stretch my limbs. Oh, and there goes Unity. Uh-oh. No, disappeared, it's fine. The current signal found in the scene of network managers sound. Be sick if I could just surf along that, you know what I mean? I'm getting distracted. Alright. Yeah. Okay. I want to first off get rid of this because that is just annoying. A true survivor. Good speed, case, all this dookie shit, doesn't matter. That's like where I want to know, like, if I have enough velocity, like speed or whatever, can I just fly off a surface, like if it's slanted, you know what I mean? Another thing I want to know. You can do that in TF. Sort of. I want it not to lose speed. Well, I'm back. Welcome back. You kind of missed it. I made it so other players would like you'd see them as well. And I'm now just about to start working on pretty much doing. Let me show what I'm doing. Can I just get rid of like, what do you call it? Does this stop me from interacting with it? Hold on. Where is user interface? If I press this. Okay, there you go. I don't have to worry about that. Event system. Okay, pretty much all of this is going to get deleted because I need to fix all the respawn points. So everything here, map. All of this pretty much off to the side. I was making popcorn and I started eating something healthy next to these. I make fish and salad. Taking a lot of time, no stress, but no worries. Gotta stay healthy. So now the question is, how big of a map do we want? And the answer is, I have no idea. So I can make it a lot bigger than it currently is. That's one thing. The second thing is all of these. And then what we'll do is we're going to rename this one to old map. I'm just going to make a new empty, call it map. And then I'm going to 0, 0. And then I'm going to just copy one block from here. Control C, Control V, give it also to 0, 0. And now the question is, will it be a team deathmatch level, I suppose? Yes, so it's just going to be like a just an arena match. So not sure how exactly I want it to look yet, to be honest. That's the problem, is I have no idea what I want from this, which doesn't really help. I did quickly install in the meantime earlier, and I'm not even using it, is Pro Builder. There it is. Is there a Pro Builder window that I can... I'll use like Pro Builder as a window. Asset management, accessibility. Where is Pro Builder at, you know what I mean? Game object, Pro Builder, there we go. But see, that's like, that's not what I want. It's like, what the hell? That's not what I want at all. Like, I don't want to make a game object. No, I want component, services, jobs, tools. Tools, there we go. Editors, create shape, edit. My hero. Ah. How do I bring up the no. What was that from? That was from tools, right? Pro Builder. How do I bring the Pro Builder? I use UE5, not Unity. Have zero idea. No worries, bro. No worries. Your moral support, that's all there is. Jack would be so helpful right now. Probably. I assume he definitely uses Pro Builder. Like, I should be able to move Pro Builder into one of these, I feel. Text mesh. Douche, douche. Good shape. Pipe arch. Ah. Alright, you know, for now, screw it. I'm gonna have it installed, but I'm just not going to like get rid of this. Labs. I want it. And Pro Builder. There we go. Get rid of it. It's alright. Now the question is, where do I want? How do I want the game to work? You know, I think we need open paint for this, honestly. So let's say we have the arena. Right, the arena is a big square. And there goes my hero. Now I think what I want is like a giant path that you can sort of go around on the inside. How do I fill? Like that, and then I'll have another one that's just white. Let's go like this. And then this one I'll also fill on the inside as white. So it's like an arena, an area that you can go through on the side. That'll be like underneath. And then, you know a little about basic level design for multiplayer combat? Taking notes. Yeah, I don't. I just play the game, bro, and I just hope for the best. Well, I want it obviously to be symmetrical, right? Thinking I could make like a King of the Hill style mode maybe. Maybe that's what I should. For starters, I'm just going to do you just shoot each other because screw coding more stuff. But I'm just trying to think what would be a good level design. I want something that you can jump around. So you have a big box where people can jump around stuff, like Halo. Yeah, like Halo. I love Halo. It's actually I'm a big Halo player. Where is it? Right there. Boom. Look. Yes, sir. Yeah, I love Halo. Said Halo would be. I'm trying to think like. Well, the games I play mainly. Yeah, you too. Yes. I make a lot of Halo videos on YouTube. My whole YouTube channel. I make what do you call it? I make like Halo montages, like Halo Reach, like self promo. Watch this.
Pond, I'm keeping my fucking eye on you.
Oh my god, there's so many of them over here.
Watch this.
So many men, so many choices.
Actually, maybe I can make old Machina videos, sort of like this, yeah. Just using what do you call it? Yes, I should. So I got a whole playlist of them. I love Halo. I got TF2. The first one I made with the camera stuff was this. Come in, boys.
Oh no!
This is the group of friends I have that I'm going to be playing this game as well with that I'm making. So get inside the tunnel. Good time. I love Halo. Halo's such a fun game. Like it's so much fun with friends. It's probably like the best of just what do you call it? Just theater mode camera and just chaos ensuing. What is friends? Online acquaintances, colleagues. Oh, there's no stopping me. Burn through the sky, yeah. 100 degrees. So honestly, I'm thinking sword base might not be a bad design for a map. Is it my game like because it's so what do you call it? Sword base. Three floor is big now. What do you mean? I'm trying to think, right? Because I want it to be like a rocket jumper game, with like rocket jumping and stuff. I'm thinking like sword base might not be a bad start. It's very restricting though. That's the problem. I need something with like more room. But like, it wouldn't be a bad start if you know what I mean. You jump around. You can jump between the walls and stuff. More like Quake area, yeah. See, I've never really played Quake, so I don't really know anything about it. Maybe that's what we should do. So hold on, I'll do. Make it 50 big. Make the material so tile by 50. Make that match, and we'll make it 50 on the nope. 50 on the Z. Oh, Unreal Tournament? Nah, I haven't played either of them. Like most of the games I play is Team Fortress 2 and what do you call it? I might actually make it 100 long. I think it's way too big, but it's good enough. Good enough if you get what I mean. And then duplicate that onto this side. We're going to move both of these so somewhat resemble the middle of the map. Where is the middle even? Where is 0, 0? I guess this one can be -10 by 20. This can be +10. By 20. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. Might do 20 on each side. That's not too much. That's not too bad. Like in terms of how much room you have. And then I guess we'll have all the walkways and stuff as well, eh? This might be something I need to design in Blender then at this point. Actually, you know, screw it, we're just gonna do. We're then just gonna make some walkways between everything. This down to. I'm trying to think maybe I do like this and then like that and then nice and long. One like that and then do like 550 and 10. That's not too bad. And then we just rotate it a bit like that. And just like that, we got some decent level design going on. Look at that. Why'd the music stop? What do you think? And then I can just chuck a couple of those around in different rotations and people can jump up onto them and shoot each other. I'll obviously change the colors and stuff as well, but I reckon it's a decent start for a first map. I'm going to make this match the tiling, so 60 and 10. 60 is not what I was meant to do. Oh, I just realized. Who is this weirdo? It was a good taco. And a big plate on the, oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. I see the vision. Texture. That's not it. How's life? Not too bad. Working on my game. I got, oh shit, okay, I actually don't have long. I've got to go in like 20 minutes then. Gotta go get ready, going out for some drinks with mates in a bit, so gotta finish up before that. Prototype, grey for, that's one with the weird tiling, yeah, okay. So I guess we can have the platforms be this green and we'll just make them be like 60 by 10 by 10. Yeah, it looks fine. Man, how you doing, Taka? It's good enough. I ain't going to complain. It's good enough. So I guess we'll just shove that a couple times along. Get around. I guess we go like this. And this one as well, we'll also have going like that. The good life is just uni. Yeah, pretty much. Uni and work, brother. That's how it is. The Cookie Clicker theme song. Oh my god, I haven't heard this in a minute. Immediately recognize it too. Okay, and then what I want to do as well is I want to make it so this, like that. Just reset the rotation real quick. Set this to 90. Might need to set this a bit to be a bit bigger. Make that. 80 maybe is enough. Seems to me. Yeah, I'm sure it's good enough. And then this one, we're just going to rotate this one downwards a bit. Oh, actually a lot more than that because, yeah. Oh, maybe I should have done the other way then, hold on. Do this one here, move this one so it rotates like that. You know what I mean? And then this one, I will make it a lot steep. Oh, wait, less steep. Just go like this here. I'm actually an artist, bro. Like, what is this game? What is this level design? Isn't it beautiful? I'll tell you this ain't the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. This is fucking horrendous. Oh my god. Some sins will just be left. Just left as is, you know? Direct to a 20-year. Yeah, there we go. That's the DLC map right there. I'm gonna make these ones actually the ones that are 100 by 60. I'm gonna also duplicate them and reset the rotation to be no rotation 90. And make them also the walls at the end here. And it begs the question, do I want to make him so you can fall down behind? You know, I'll leave it as a little flank route you can jump down. I'll make another ramp as well here, I guess. And then the rest I reckon will just be do a jump around. I'll make some pillars that are sitting in the middle so you can jump onto those and then jump around those. I guess is the next play. And then this one I'm going to drag all the way here. Let's actually try this real quick. I just want to see what it looks like from the player's perspective. Because yeah, once I add weapon cooldown and stuff as well, you're not going to just run across. Oh, the strafing's so whack, what the fuck? I should have made that jump. See, the thing is, the source strafing is like, oh. This is my problem with the movement. It's like, it's close, but it's not the same. You know, I actually like the grey boxing for maps. So rare to see them on games other than Halo or Forge. Well, like, just like the surrounding being all grey, like the walls. I don't mind it. And it's mainly because I have a lack of creativity for this, so I'm not going to pretend it's an intentional beautiful part of the game, but you know, that perfectly fits that platform. I just realized. Look at that. Yes, nice. Yep, yeah. Alright, let me. Who's messaging me? Yeah, whatever. What if I change this to just be 1? I mean? Because I think it's linearly interpolates lerp. Okay, well, when it's 0.1, it's going to be just immediate. This might be what I want, though. Maybe it's 0.1. Let's give it a few tries. Because TF2's strafing isn't like the other games where it's it like builds up over time. It just immediately like just works. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's right there. That's literally what I wanted, I think. Hold on. I should jump off here and then strafe back onto it. Almost. Okay. That is, it's close to what I want though. It's closer to what I want. That's good to know. I have to see, what do you call it? It feels a lot better though. I should be able to like, let me turn the gizmo back on. Yeah, see, I think with the, what do you call it? Honestly, not a bad map. Already looks a lot better than what it was before. Just gonna add some spawn points and stuff. And add some like platforms in the middle, so let's do that now real quick. In the sky, ain't no town in sight. It stopped raining, everybody's in the rain, and don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Today is the day we waited for. I might make these so you can get health whenever you kill one of these things. I'll see, they're like health pickups you can shoot or jump into. But anyway, we wanted a platform in the middle, right? So why is the capsule collider so goofy? The fuck? Sign, Mr. Blue Sky. But I need it to be like a... You know, cylinder collider? Collider. Yeah, collider. Terrain collider, timeout, polygon collider, mesh collider, box collider. Maybe we just need a mesh collider. And just disable this one. Remove that, I guess. We need to make this geometry as well. Layer geometry. Then what we're going to do is make this a platform. Some columns, yeah, I was thinking some columns, and as well as the big platform in the middle as you suggested. I actually like that idea. Oh, not that, not that, not that one. 5, I guess. This is 0, 0, and then make this like a 40. Or we could have multiple layers. We could have like a big one here that's like 10 wide by 10 wide. Make this that. Metallic. There we go. And we can make another one. Make that one even bigger. 20 by 20. Make this near the floor, like down here. Does you have a fracture destruction system built in? I have no idea. I won't lie to you, 0 clue. I can just change the color myself. Hold on. Okay. I'm sort of happy with that for now. I do want to make some more. So 2 by 2. I think 2 by 2 is a pretty decent size. Maybe 3 by 3. And then make this like 50. No. How big do I need to be? What do I can make it 50? And I'll just do. What I can do is I make the material 3 by 50. And I can just move it wherever I feel like. So I can just do one with negative 25, make this one 30, and then we'll just duplicate this one and make that one positive 25. Where did it go? Duplicating that one and making that one. There we go. Another wall up here. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that yet. Alright, let's take a look real quick. How does this feel? I need to add some more stuff so people can actually jump around onto platforms. I'm just gonna shoot people down like that. I need to redo the physics for the explosions. But then once that's done, I think we're kind of chilling. Just like the force and the power they knockback they give. I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have, what do you call it? I'm gonna do this. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Douche, douche, and douche. I'm gonna copy all these, move them all up a bit like this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disable the mesh render for them. I'm gonna remove their tags as well. And then what that'll do is it will make it so players can't actually leave the lobby. The rare games when you're in toy store and the map is the toys department. I think I understand what you mean. And I gotta see if I can actually make it to the top. Hold on. There we go. Like if I strafe out here, yeah, see, you can't actually leave. You can get wall bug though, sort of. I need to make an object pooling system as well for the explosives and for the projectiles, what I've noticed, but that's a future problem. Okay, I'm actually really happy with how it's kind of turned out today. This map needs a lot more work, but that's for the future. So I guess we'll wait for that to come around. Those targets move as well. They move very little, but they move still. There we go. Like one thing I need to figure out is if I want to be able to spam the rockets. But yeah. See, I can like continuously strafe the same velocity the entire time, which is nice. Maybe it might decrease the gravity, I'll see. I don't know. I want the vertical explosion from rockets to be a bit less impactful than the... Actually, I don't even know. That's legit just stuff only testing can help. I want to set up some tools before I give it to my friends. Like tools where I can control or change the game while we're playing it. So like I'll have like commands that I can just type out into a console, and then it'll change the server like properties and make everyone's like gravity or whatever change or etc. That's the idea. Anyway, I'm gonna call there. It actually it's so much nicer to make a new map because it feels so refreshing. It's like finally something visually new. So I guess we'll call that there for today. Pretty happy with that is turning out. Screenshot, put in the Discord. My friends got something new going on. Yeah, that was today. That is everything from today. I am new level working on first arena design. Alright. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Mainly you, Commander Wolf. We had a few others, but mainly you. Thanks for sticking around. One day closer to the end of the game. Damn fucking right. That is 3 hours today. I'm not going to bother rating. We only have 2 viewers, so gonna call it GG there. Once again, thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you next time. I'll probably be live, not tomorrow. Very unlikely I stream tomorrow or Thursday. Friday, I will probably be streaming. But yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday, probably not. Thursday, definitely not streaming. I don't get home until like 9 p.m. on Thursday. And then Friday, I'm home all day, so I'll probably be streaming even earlier in the day as well, which I think is nicer for you. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you all later.